Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadashivasamarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Narayanam Padmabhavam Vasishtam Shaktim Cha Tatputra Parasharam Cha Vyasam Shukam Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Madasya Sishyam Sri Shankaracharya Madasya Padma Padam cha hastamalakam cha shishyam tam todakam vartikakaramaन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि Shruti Smriti Puranaanamalaya Karunalaya Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharya Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. मौनव्याख्या प्रकटितपरब्रह्मतत्त्वं युवानं वसिष्ठान्ते वसत् ऋषिगणैः आवृतं ब्रह्मनिष्ठैः आचार्येन्द्रं करकलितचिन्मुद्रमानन्दरूपं स्वात्मा रामं मुदितवदनं दक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे भूरम्बास्य नलो नीलोऽम्बरमहर्नाथो हिमांशुः पुमान् इत्याबादि चराचरात्मकमिदं यस्यैव मूर्त्यष्टकम् नान्यत् किञ्चन विद्यते विमृशतां यस्मात् परस्मात् विभोः तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये. उपासना मार्गेण अपि ब्रह्म प्राप्तुं शक्यते. Upasanaayam tu, in the fact of upasana, the individual jiva should meditate oneself as mama eva jiva amshaha jiva bhuta sanatanaha, as Bhagavan Krishna has said, jiva bhutaha sanatanaha mama eva amshaha. Ishvara amshaha eva jivaha iti bhavena upasanam kuryat. The jiva should meditate thinking that I am none other than the Ishvara Tattva only. And with that understanding, one should continue this. And that is what is the main point here we saw. And this is Ashtamurti Prit Deva Pujanam. Ashtamurti, this eightfold form of Bhagavan, is itself is to be meditated on, the upasana has to be done. And we saw this Ashtamurti is none other than the eightfold form of the Lord. That is, as it is given, Bhuhu. In the verse itself, it said, Bhuhu ambamsi analaha anilaha ambaram aharnataha himamshuhu puman. That is earth, water, fire, air, sky, sun, moon, And the human being here, Purusha or Puman, here the Purusha is not a Prakrita Purusha, but on the other hand, Sadhakaha. One who is become fit to do the Upasana. And how is that person becomes fit for Upasana? Manashuddhya. Veda Vihita Karma Upasanena, by the practice of various rituals prescribed in the Vedas, one has become qualified person for engaging in the Upasana. In that way, an individual who has become a fit Upasaka, such a person alone is here referred as Puman. This is Ashtamurti. And we saw in the verse number 3 onwards, we have to start. Mainly, verse number 4 onwards, sorry. And in the verse number 3, we saw Ameyasu manakshipram arudam na arhati ityatah murtyashtakam ayim brute guruhu sarvatma bhavanam. It is not possible for the mind to easily comprehend these Ashtamurtis. Ameyaha, Ameyasu arudam manaha na arhati iti. Easily it is not able to surmount, the mind cannot comprehend that easily. Therefore, Guruhu Sarvatma Bhavanam Murti Ashtagamayim Brute. So the Guru is speaking about the meditation on the eightfold form, and that very eightfold form is none other than Sarva Atma Bhava. Sarva Atma, the very nature of all living beings. Very Atman of all living beings. Now, how that Upasana to be done, starting from verse number 4. Virat Sharire Brahmande Praninam Api Vigrahe Shatrimshat Tattva Sangadaha Sarvatrapyanuvartate. Virat Sharire Brahmande Vivitam Rajate iti Virata. Rajate means shine. That which shines everywhere is called Virat. That is Paramatma identified with Samashti Stula Sharira. Samashti Stula Sharira Abhimani Atma Virat iti Uchate. The Ishvara Tattva or Paramatman who is identified with the entire gross body is called Virat. That's why Bhagavan Krishna had shown, I am the entire world. We are the world. I am the world. I am the Paramam Sarvam Vishwam Yatyat Vishwam Vidhi Jayate. That which is known as Vishwam, Mama Sharirameva. It's my body alone. Virat Sharire Brahmande. This entire cosmos is the form of the Lord. And the entire world is consisting of these 36 principles. Shatrimshat Tattva Sangata. So these 36 principles which are there everywhere, Sarvatra Api Anuvartate, which is present in all things, and that very 36 principles which makes the entire universe is also available in one's own body. Praninam vigrahe api. Praninam vigrahe swarup sharire api. Vigraha sharira. The entire cosmos is itself is available in the individual body also. For one is not capable of, as we saw in the last class, I want to meditate on earth. Where do you find it? Earth is a particular thing. Earth is there, even not only in this physical, globe called what we call it as this earth. It is the same thing is in Mars also, Jupiter also, in everywhere also. Then what do you do then? Hello? Oh, suddenly went off. Okay. What happened? Suddenly stopped. I hope. You're able to hear me?
Yes, Swamiji.
Suddenly it went off. Why? Because
Yes, we can hear Swamiji.
yeah, one of you please check whether the stream is still on or not. I'm not able to see it. Okay. Just check whether the stream is on. It is on. Okay, got it. No problem. Okay. All right. So when you say earth or the water or the space or air, it is not one what we experience here only, it is everywhere. To meditate upon even the earth or water or fire or air and space is not possible for the mind. So what is available in one's own body, one should meditate on. So Shatrim tat tattva sanghadaha sarvatra anuvartate praninam vigrahe api. In the body of the individual also. And so the upasana is to start from where you are. Whatever is considered to be the individual jiva himself is being to be considered as the very embodiment of the Ishvara's word. So that is the reason why here it is said, Brahmanda, the Maheshwaram tad atmadaya anugatam dhyayan tasmin sthirikrita antakaranaha tat prasada sasya eva nirvishesham tattvam purva shlokaihi ashtabhihi pratibadidam sakshatkritya kritatyo bhavati iti tad edat sarvam kramena darshayati. Here Panchabhutani Panchapranaha Chadurdasha Indriyani iti Chadurvimshati. So 24 plus 10. The 24 plus 10 makes it 30. 24 plus 12 makes it 36. Those 24 are Panchabhutani Panchapranaha Chadurdasha Indriyani iti Chadurvimshati. 5 great elements, 5 airs or vital airs, 5 karmendriyas, 5 jnanendriyas, and 4 antakaranas, making 24. Then Mahan, 25, Kalaha, 26, Pradhanam, 27, Maya, 28, Vidya, 29, Purushaha, 30. Then, in the Shaiva Agama Shastras, there are 6 more are added. Bindunadau, Shakti Shivau, Shanta Atitau iti. They are pairs, 2 pairs. They are Bindunada 2, Shakti Shiva 2, 4, Shanta Atita. These are all the 6 of them. So 30 plus is 36. So Sarvatra Pinde Brahmande Abhi Anuvartante Dyartaha. So these are all Shaiva Agame Prasiddhani. It is very well known in the Shaiva Agama. So in the Upasana, the individual considers this body as the world, and 36 constituents that make the Brahmanda is available in a micro form, in individual form, in the one's own body, and that is the main focus in the Upasana here. How it is, we'll see further here. Starting from the words number here for number 5. Vyaptivyashti shariresmin manaso vyashti rupinah tasmat sarvatmakamidam swashariram vichintayet. Vyashti Sharire, that which is say, Asmin Vyashti Sharire. Vyashti means individual, Samashti means collective, total. Vyashti Sharire, in the individual body, Manasaha Vyashti Rupinaha Vyaptihi. The mind is said to be fully occupying the entire body. Because if I touch you, even when you are looking somewhere away, if I touch your toe also, you will know it, right? What are you doing? Mind is pervading entire body. So mind is considered to be the Ishvara here. Fully enveloping this particular body, which is its own abode. And so therefore, Manasaha Vyashti Rupinaha Vyaptihi, so pervasiveness, where Asmin Vyashti Sharire, in this individual body. All right. Tasma, therefore, Sarvatmakamidam Swashairam Vichintayet. So the entire world, which is the body of Ishvara, to be imagined. Upasana is all about Nikrishta Vastani Utkrishta Buddhi. Whatever is so insignificant, one must have a feeling of association with divinity. When you go to a temple, you see a Shivalinga, but you don't consider it as a mere stone, you consider it as a Shivalinga. As much as if you look at the form of God made in metal or stone, you consider that not anymore as a stone, but Sri Rama himself, Shiva himself, or Devi herself. Why? Because even though the material in which it made is very insignificant, one material matter, but your understanding of its God, it's what makes the Upasana effective. Same way, this physical body, Deha Devalaya Proktaha. Jivo Bhuta Sanatana. So body is Bhagavan's abode and the Jiva is Ishvara himself. Tasmat Sarvatmakam Ishwaram Idam Swashariram Vichintayet. This very body is to be considered as the abode of the all-pervading presence of the Lord. Manasaha asmin swashti sharire vyaptihi yasmat tasmadidi yojana te ete sarva eva samaha sarva anantaha vang mana prana ananuvakramya hiranyagarbharupena amnanat manasaha vyapakatvam. In the scriptures also it is pointed, Amna means scriptures, Vedas. Amnanat, Amna means Veda Pramanat. Manasaha Vyapakatvam. Tasya Manapradana Lingatmanaha Samashti Sharirasya Tat Karya Vishishta Sharire Vyapti Upapatyascha. This body is nothing but samashti sharirasya tat karya vishti. It is the effect of the samashti sharira alone is this individual body. Tadwara vishtipindasya api yuktam sarvatmakatvam iti bhavaha. As much as the Lord pervading the entire universe, becoming the Atma of all the self, all the beings, and the effect of that Vyashti Sharira, Samashti Sharira is the Vyashti Sharira. The cosmic body itself is appearing as, for the Upasaka, the individual body. Therefore, the Lord who is present there as the self of all being is the very self in the body here as well. That's why Bhagavan says, Idam Shariram Kaunteya Kshetramityamidiyade Kshetrakyam Chabimam Viddhi Sarva Kshetreshu Bharata. So I am the Kshetrajna of all living beings, and in your body I am you, the Kshetrajna. So thus, therefore, this way the Upasana should continue. Now, when it is said that in the Vedas it is also indicated where exactly it is said, that is said in the next verse, verse number 6. Vyashti upasana ya pumsaha samashti vyaptumapniyat upasangramadityevam dashakritya upadishat. Vyashti upasanaya, by the upasana conducted with respect to worshipping the Lord as the self of one's own body and the body as the abode of the Lord. By that upasana, pumsaha, an individual, purusha, arhata purusha, a qualified person whose mind is clean and dedicated, devoted to the Lord, samashti vyaptim apnuyat. He will obtain the samashti vyapti, universal identity. And this is said in Taittiriya Upanishad, how to do it also. And in the Taittiriya Upanishad, upasangramati iti eva dashakritya upadishat. Upadishat, it is taught, instructed. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, it is instructed. What? Dashakritva, 10 times it has been said. What? Upasangramati iti evam. How he will cross over the 5 koshas and reach. 10 times it is pointed out again and again. Tasmat pindatmana maheshwara upasanaya, by the individual, by the worship of the Lord as the Atman of the Pinda. Pinda means individual body. Brahmanda means the cosmic body. Pinda upasanaya, upasana, pindatmana maheshwara upasanaya, samashti brahmanda atmatam labate. Pinde brahmanda sampattihi kartavya iti. So it is the individual body, considering that as the holy presence of the Lord, must be merged into the Brahmanda. Pumsaha Vishti upasana iti upasanaya iti anvayaha parameshwarasya Vishti sharirantara matmana upasanaya ityartha apniyat upasakaha iti sheshaha. Upasakaha apniyat, to be understood. Taittiriya Upanishatsu pradama adhyatmam panchakosha koshan annamayadi anukramya ante. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, in the first valley itself, there is an explanation about it. Sa yaschayam purushe yascha savaditye sa ekaha saya evam vid edamannamayam upakam kramati upasankramati edam pranamayam upasankramati edam manomayam upasankramati evam vijnanamayam upasankramati etam anandamayam upasankramati. What does it say there? Sayaschayam purushe yascha asau aditye sa ekaha. Whatever is there here in this very body, ayam purushe yaha sa yaschayam purushe sa yascha asau aditye, that which is there in the sun, sa ekaha. This is the same one only. Sa evam vid, one who knows that. One who knows that the Purush, that the Paramatma who is shining there as the very sun is there available in the physical body also, that one and the same. Such a person, saya evam vid, one who knows this, etamannamaya matmanam upasankramati, he crosses the annamaya kosha, then pranamaya kosha, then manomaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha, anandamaya kosha. So having said this, Bhriguvalli, he says, when the student goes to meditate on this, and first he believes that this Annamaya meva Brahma idi. So he comes back to the teacher and says, Annam Brahme Divyajanat, Annate Bakal Vimani Bhutani Jayante, Anne Najatani Jivanti, Annam Prayantabi Sambishanti di Saisha. So this is the Annameva Brahma, Annamayameva Brahma. Then the teacher says, no, go, meditate more. So he crosses from Annamaya to Pranamaya to Manomaya to Vijnanamaya and Anandamaya also. So that again 5 times. Edam Annamayam Atmanam Upasamkramya, having crossed over. Pranamayam Atmanam Upasamkramya, Manomayam Atmanam Upasankramya, Jnanamayam Atmanam Upasankramya, Anandamayam Atmanam Upasankramya. So 5 plus 5, 10 times it has been pointed out. Ante edam annamayam atmanam upasankramya iti adina panchakrutvaha tasyeva sankramanam amnatam iti parichinna drishterapi Purnatma Vishayataya Paripurna Prapti Hetuda Pramana Siddha Ityartaha. So a person who crossing over the 5 koshas first by understanding what is there out in the cosmos alone is in the individual self also. As Gurudev would say, macrocosm and microcosm, one and the same. It is the way of looking at it. What is out in the world is there in the very physical body itself. So the Upasaka maintains that attitude of oneness between the individual and the cosmos, and he worships the presence of the Lord within the body itself, and that way crossing over all the Panchakoshas, he reaches the state of Brahman here through the Upasana. So now, how in the body we can understand the cosmic presence? So that is one by one taken up here, as we see in the verse number 7. Brahmandasyodare lokaha sapta bhuradaya smrutaha muladi brahmarandrante Muladi Brahmarandra Andarandreshu Adareshu Vasantite. Brahmandasya Udare Lokaha. Within the Brahmanda alone is the Sapta Lokaha. Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Maha, Jana, Tapa, Satyam. The 7 worlds are considered to be within the Brahmanda, in the stomach or within. So Brahmanda Udare Lokaha Sapta Bhu Radaya Smrutaha. And that this very 7 worlds are in the body also. How? Moola Adi Brahmarandranteshu, from Mooladhara Chakra to Brahmarandra above, 7 plexus chakras. They are considered as the 7 worlds. 7 worlds, Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Ityadi. So, Mooladi Brahmarandranteshu Adhareshu Vasanti Te. So they are residing in all the 7 plexus. In other words, Bhuhu is in the Mooladhara. Bhuvaha is in the Swadhisthana. As it is said, Moola Adharadi Brahmarandrandeshu Swa Adhareshu Vasanti Mooladhara, in that Bhuhu, Swadhisthana Bhuvaha, Manipura, that is in the navel, Bhuhu Bhuvaha Suvaha is in the Manipura. Then Anahata Mahaha. Then Vishuddha Janaha. Then Agnya Chakra between the eyes. Vishuddhi is in the throat. Anahata is in the heart. So the Agnya Chakra, Tapaha, and Satyam is Sahasrara, above the head. So from the base to Swadhisthana, the reproductive organ, Manipura, the navel, Anahata, the heart, Vishuddhi is the kanta or the throat, then Agnya Chakra, that is there between the eyebrows, and then Sahasrara is on the Brahmarandra. All these 7 worlds are in the 7 points. Kramena Bhubhuvaswa Maha Janaha Tapaha Satyasya Satya Ityeta Ete Saptalokaha Vasanti Idi Dhyayet. One should meditate upon that way. That's why when you do Gayatri Mantra, you say Om Bhuhu, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuha, Om Maha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. So when you're doing Gayatri Mantra, when you're doing, you have to touch that point. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. So the 7 chakras representing 7 worlds. So starting from, all the 7 worlds are in the body and all are powerful presence. So there are many yogic literature have been written about how each of the plexus or each of the chakra has got its own power and the rulers, and what happens when a person is able to go and reside in that particular loka. So the yogis are able to, through their intense meditation, move their attention and energy to particular chakra, and in that chakra they obtain certain siddhis until they reach the Sahasrara or Brahmarandra towards the end of their life and release themselves from the Saptaloka. So that is the practice mentioned in the Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Now, our backbone, which connects all the 7 plexus. 7 plexus are connected. Even though externally, when you look at it, they are all away from each other. But when you look at from the backbone, the backbone connects all of them. The energy moves from Mooladhara up to Brahmarandra constantly. And so this very backbone is like when you take the play Veena, the Veena, when you take, that's very beautifully expressed there. The base huge section is the Mooladhara, and the tip on the top, that is called Brahmarandra. So the movement of the energy is moving in that direction. So like that, here, as it is given in the next 2 verses we read, ब्रह्मांड मीनदंडो महामेरुः अस्तीनि कुलपर्वताः गंगा तु पिंगला नाडी यमुनेडा प्रकीर्तिता सरस्वती सुषुम्नोक्ता नाड्योन्या पुण्यनिम्नगाः द्वीपा शूर्दातवः सप्त स्वेदबाष्पादयो व्यतयः स्वेदबाष्पादयोऽब्धयः Mahameru is considered as the Meru mountain is in the world is considered as the very important mountain, and it is considered to be the center of meditation in the Sri Vidya Upasana, etc. Mahameru is none other than the backbone. That is Veena Dando Mahameruhu. Veena Danda is backbone. Then various asthis are there, bones are there, and 7 of them are very important. They are called Kula Parvataha. They are called Kula Parvataha, Kula mountains. Mahendra, Malaya, Sahya, Shuktiman, Ruksha, Vindya and Pariyatra. These are all considered as the 7 Kula mountains, Kula Parvataha. As it is said here, Veena Prakaramaha Veena Dandaha iti Antasmishiraha Prishtavamshaha Veena Dandaha Saha Mahameruhu Madhyatva Unnatatvam Samanyat. Then Tat Parshvastini Kulaparvataha, on the both sides of the backbone there are many bones. That is called Pariyatraya. Pariyatra is one of the 7 mountains. And Parito Vikshiptataya Stitatvat. Both the sides they are spread out. These 7 mountains. This way, Ganga Nadi is considered as the Pingala. There are 2 nadis that are passing through along with the backbone. See, now backbone, physical backbone is one thing. The nervous system which constitute left side and the right side are considered as the astral nadis. You cannot physically see them, but through which only the prana moves. Ida and Pingala. Pingala is right and Ida is the left. So Ida and Pingala. So we find that the Pingala is considered as the presiding deity of that is Surya. And Ida, the presiding deity is moon. And the Ganga Nadi is akin to or compared to the Pingala, and Yamuna is akin to or compared to Ida. Ganga tu Pingala Nadi, Yamuna Ida Prakirtita. Ida and Pingala. Idam is Tamil, Valadu, Ilad, Idam, Idadu. So, but right, this right nadi or known as Pingala, which is Surya Nadi, considered to be active one. It is essentially the Purusha or Shiva, considered to be full of energy, logic, and action. Ida, which is Ida Nadi, presided over by moon, representing Shakti, which is creativity, love, and inspiration. These two are intertwined. So this is why you may probably remember when you do the jada, women when they do, they have three of them. The way they put it very quickly. But three of them are there. The middle one is Saraswati. That comes the next one. Saraswati Sushumna Ukta Nadya Anya Punya Nimagnagaha. Sushumna Nadi is right in the middle, and the Ida and Pingala go around it like a weaving. And Sushumna Nadi is where the actual energy is moving. Again, understand these three are astral nerve system. You cannot see it physically. And in the Yoga Marga, they consider that as a very important practice to regulate both Ida and Pingala. Thereby, the Sushumna Nadi become very powerful to move the energy from all the way from Mooladhara to Brahmarandhra. So, Saraswati, Sushumna, Ukta, Nadyaha, Anya, all other nadis, all other nerves are considered as various Punya Nadis. Kaveri, Brahmaputra, and then all other, Sindhu, Narmada, all others are considered as different various holy rivers. Having said this, Deepaha Syuhu Datavaha Sapta. The Sapta Dadus are considered as the 7 different islands that is there in the Brahmanda. 7 islands, today's world we known as 7 continents. But actually in our Bharata Varsha, in our scripture, the entire earth is only one Dvipa. It's called the Jambu Dvipa. So here, Jambu Dvipa, Plaksha, Shaka, Krauncha, Gomeda, Shalmali, Pushkara, iti Saptadipaha, Dvipaha, Sattva-dvipaha, Dhatavaha. That these are all the dhatus which are in our body, various ingredients in the body. Dhatus, elements, are the 7 dvipas of the Brahmanda. And sweat, tear, all these are all, which are all watery, substances, are considered as abdaya, or the oceans. Oceans of the world are none other than expressing as sweat, and then the bodily, all other various liquids that are there in the physical body. Sweda, Bashpa, sweat, tears, etc. Adayaha, Abdayaha, they are all the 7 C's, or maybe more than 7 C's actually. Now, the Pralaya Agni, known as Kala Agni, stays in the Mooladhara. That's why in the Rudram we say Kala Agni Rudraya. That is, Kala Agni Rudra is present in the Mooladhara. That is at the base of the whole world, which is in the individual body, is in the Mooladhara. That is said here in the next verse. Moole tishtati kalagnihi asti madhye cha vadavaha vaidyutognis sushumnayam parthivo nabhimandale hridi tishtati suryagnihi Kapale Chandramandalam Nakshatranyaparaanyahuhu Netradinindriyanyapi. So, Mule tishtati, in the Mooladhare tishtati Kala Agnihi. Kala Agni is called Pralaya Agni. Pralaya Kala Analaha. So, this Kala Agni is constantly burning at the time of dissolution. It is invoked and it starts to spread and completely burns the entire creation. That is what it is said. And then Asti Madhye, in the middle of all the bones, there is Asti Kutantarale Svedabdi Shoshakaha Vadavagnihi Tishtati. Vadava Agni in the world is considered to be that which is buried under the sea. It is interesting that today scientists also have found that within the ocean there is a volcano actively present. That is already said by our Maharishis. I know, we know that. Vadava Agni is there. Vadava Agni is there. So that is also present in the human body also. That is in the middle of all the bones. Then Vaidyuta Agni, which is considered lightning, Vidyut, that is there in the world among the clouds there, Vidyuta Agni, which is found as the lightning, that is there in our body also, where Sushumnayam. In the Sushumna Nadi is Vaidyuta Agni, very powerful. And that is why without the guidance, a person should not engage in invoking these powers, because these powers can destroy the person completely if he does not know how to handle that. A proper teacher only should be able to guide the individual how to slowly invoke this, because fire is very, very useful and very powerful. If you do not know how to handle it, it will burn you. So, Sushumnayam Vaidyuta Agnihi. Nabi Mandale, at the navel, there is Parthiva Agni, which is called as Parthiva in the navel. So, Sushumnayam Tishtati Shanaspranatvat. So, Parthivi Dhatu Shoshano Agnihi Nabi Mandali Dhyaya had to be meditated. And the next verse said, Hridi Tishtadi Suryagni. In the heart, there is the presence of the heat of the sun. The sun is present in the heart. Hridi Tishtadi Suryagni. Kapale, in our skull, there is the Agni of the, or the powerful presence of the moon. That is Kapale Chandra Mandalam. And Nakshatrani Aparani Ahuhu, and all the other nakshatras that are there, 27 of them, they are all the various powers that are there in all the sense organs like eyes, etc. Netradini, Indriyani api. And all of them are various stars. Other than the moon, various other stars are considered as this. Chandra Vyadiriktani Ashwinyadini Saptabimshadi Akyani Sankyani Tata Mangala Buddha Adi Grahascha Nakshatra Rupena Drishyamana Te Sarve Netradi Indriyeshu Dhyeyaha Ityartaha. As the sense organs, we must understand various nakshatras and even planets that are present in our body. And then continuing here, Dharyante Vayu Birlokaha Yata Pravahanadipihi Pranadibirdasha Vididai, sorry, Pranadibirdasha Vidaihi Dharyate vayubirvapuhu. The world is being maintained by the presence of Vayu. Dharyante, being sustained. Vayubihi, by the Vayus, by the winds. Lokaha, all the living beings. Yata, just as. Pravahanadibihi, Vayubihi, by the Vayus which are Pravahanadi. There are various Vayus that are there even in our physical body which maintain the body. There are 7 of them. Avahana, Pravahana, Sambahana, Vivahana, Parivahana, and Paravahana. Vah means to carry. Vah, Vahati, to carry. That's why Vahanam. Vahanam, the word is used only because it is Vahati iti Vahanam, that which carries. So every deity has got a Vahana, right? Nandi is the Vahana of Shiva. Then Peacock is the Vahana of Lord Subramanya. Mushika Vahana is Ganesha. Garuda Vahana, Vishnu. Interesting, somebody asked me this question. Swamiji, what is the Vahana for Rama? Hanuman. Yeah. Even he should stop. He sat on the shoulder of Hanuman only and went for the war. So Hanuman is also Vahan only. Durga has, tiger, or the lion has the Vahana. Hamsa Vahini, that is Saraswati. So Vahana means that which carries. All right. So our body's energy is being transmitted to various parts by the pranas. And these Vahana, these are all 7 of them. Avahana means that which is all pervading. Pravahana means that which is flowing. Sambahana, which is considered as steady. Vivahana, which is called all enveloping. Parivahana means that which is moving around, carrying the energy. And Paravahana means that which is moving up with the power. So this way, Avahana, Pravahana, Sambahana, Vivahana, Parivahana, and Paravahana. So these are all there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 only are there here. And then Ava. So that is why it's only 6 are given here. Anyway. These are all Dharyante Vayubirloka Yada Pramanadibihi. Pranadibihi Dashavidaihi Dharyade Vayubir Vapuhu. The body is, so these are all available, these kind of winds are there in the world, but in the body also there are 10 kinds of pranas are working. The 5 are very well known: prana, apana, vyana, udana, and samana. Apart from that, there are 5 more: Naga, Kurma, Kurkara, Devadatta, and Dhananjaya. So 5 plus 5, 10. This will be explained later. So there are 10 Vayus that are maintaining the body, as much as many of the winds are considered. There are actually 49 forms of the Vayu. According to the ancient scriptures, there are 49, 7 forms into 7. 7 classified into 7. So there are 49 Maruts are there in the world. So now, how this prana, what is the power of prana and what is the power of apana? Because in 15th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna says, prana pano samo krutva pachamyanyam chadurvidam. Samikaranam, balancing. Prana and apana, I take care of digesting the food in the body. Now, prana source is sun. Apana, the source is moon. And again, they move in Ida and Pinkala, as I told you. Now, this is also to be understood where the prana, how it manages the body. So that is said in the next Two verses we read here. Prapyeda pingale pranaha Moola Suryaswarupataha Nasikabhyam Bahirgatva Liyate Dvishadangule Ashtangulena Somatma Nadibhyam Mantara Vishat Malamutra Maruchukra Shukrani Apano Visrujet Bahihi. So, Ida Pingale Prapye, having reached Ida and Pingala, as we saw the two nadis, Pranaha, this Prana, Moolat Surya Swarupataha, from Mooladhara onwards, because the starting point of Ida Pingala is the Mooladhara, ending point is Brahmarandhara. So, passing through this Ida and Pingala, Moolat Surya Swarupataha, Nasikabhyam Bahirgatva, and having gone all the way from the Mooladhara, going through the two parts, Nasikabhyam Bahihi, through the Nasika going out, and it goes up to, it disappears at the distance of Bahirgatva Liyade Dvishad Angule. Dvishad means 10 plus 2, 12. 12 angulas. Outside it disappears. So the prana having its origin starting from Mooladhara through the Pingala and Ida and Pingala and up to the nostril it comes, and then it releases itself going out. This is how it has been explained. So Surya is the cause of this energy that is passing through from Mooladhara all the way up to the point of the nostrils. So Prapye Ida Pingale Pranaha. Then the Apana Vanyu Ashtangulena Somatma, the moon, the light of the moon or the power of the moon entering from a distance of 8 angulas. Ashta Angule Somatma Nadibhyam Antaravishat. It also enters into the body through the two nadis, again Ida and Pingala, and it makes sure that all the dirt of the body is removed. That's called apana. Apa means going down. Pushing the unwanted elements of the body out. What are those? Mala, that is ficus, mutra, urine, marut, the wind, that is gas, then shukram, the semen, Malamutra marut shukrani, apanaha visrujet bahihi. It throws out. See, these are all considered as functions which we don't even worry about. They're happening on its own. Upasana is to recognize them as a divine activity going on. We may not even realize that this body is taken for granted by us. It's all going on. But when you divinize it, then you understand how, without our own attention or consciously we paying any regard to them, Bhagavan is taking care of his own abode. It is his body. So he is interestingly taking interest in making sure this body of the jiva is maintained so that he can finish his karmas properly in this world. So that way one should meditate upon the presence of the Lord who is taking care of this every individual body, and that upasana will uplift a person devoted to, make the mind devoted to the Lord. We'll see more of it in the next section. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkhabhat Bhavet. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha.